You always wonder, what do you talk about? But actually, this is actually what I do. So you just talk about what you do.
Exactly.
And so it's not like you're pretending to be anything that you're not. He's actually from Tottenham, which... Stamford Hill, oh yeah. I missed an absolute blinder where we were running through the airport. Tom, a joke, go on. It could be any joke. It wasn't down this far.
I don't reckon he's here.
I'm so confused. They said, we can't let you go and knock on the door. I said, well, can you go and knock on the door? They said, no, we can't go and knock on the door. Get on the bus! It's Friday the 13th. 13th. Ooh. Airport, just for a change. Adelaide Airport. Since I last saw you, Auckland. We went Auckland to Wellington. Wellington to Melbourne and then flew down to Adelaide. Played a show in Adelaide last night. Now we're heading back up to Melbourne for a show. I filmed some bits. I've said it before, when you film stuff and you think, oh, I wonder what's going to happen. I missed an absolute blinder where we were running through the airport trying to make the next flight. Wayne didn't make the flight, so he had to come on another flight. Do you know what? I didn't have enough hands with all my luggage to film it. Would have been absolutely brilliant. But it's been wonderful. I went and did some teaching in Wellington. Have a little look at the people I met in Wellington. So we've arrived into Wellington. I've been here a couple of times before, but something really nice. When I advertised I was coming out on tour in New Zealand and Australia, I got a message from somebody I didn't know, and the message came through from a man called Oscar, and he was like, hey Adrian, we see that you're going to be in Wellington, and we wondered whether you would come in to the New Zealand School of Music and give a masterclass workshop with the students on the Jazz Masters course. So of course I said yes, and so I'm going to be picked up at 4:30 today from here, taken to the university to give a sort of hour talk. And it's funny, you never really know what to talk about, but you know, you go, oh gosh, what do you talk about? What do you say? You know, and I think the important thing is that if you've been asked to do something, you've got something of value that people want to hear or are interested in. And also, it's not like it's something I don't do. I am a jazz musician who tours extensively around the world and plays lots of shows, and I did learn how to play, and I play music, and I'm lucky enough to make a living from it, and I have a love for New Orleans music and New Orleans clarinet. There is something to offer there, and I always feel touched that people feel there is something to offer there. And I will of course always talk about my inspirations and how I go about playing and what got me interested, what my thoughts are on soloing as a musician. I also think it's important to talk about as a person and being a musician, like, you know, how you conduct yourself in life as a musician. It's one of those things that when you start it, you're a bit apprehensive about what you're going to talk about, what they want to hear about, what you want to say. But then as you start doing it, suddenly an hour goes bang like that, and you're like, oh, I had loads more to say, you know. So that's very exciting. That's what I'm up to today. So here I am. I am in Wellington, and I've been picked up by Oscar.
Hey.
And we are going to, where are we going to?
We're going to the New Zealand School of Music.
Yes. I'm going to speak about jazz and things like that, and playing clarinet and playing saxophone. And it's all I was saying on the video earlier. It's like, you always wonder, what do you talk about? But actually, this is actually what I do. So you just talk about what you do.
Exactly.
And so it's not like you're pretending to be anything that you're not, because you're doing the thing that you do. So we're going to have a lovely time. New Zealand School of Music. I'm super excited to go and chat to them, meet everyone there, and I'll let you know how it goes. This is how I like to get picked up properly. It's amazing you get here. We've got friends in common and things like that. We've never met before. He's definitely winning the best car of New Zealand so far.
You want to have a look? We can have a look.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure, okay.
Brilliant. So, we had a good time, didn't we?
It was a good time. Good time was had by all.
Lots of people there, everyone listening to what I had to say, which was nice. Very nice of them. I had a wonderful time, nice people, and I love it here. But we love the car. Oscar, come on, man. You nailed it with this one. $1,000. How you feeling after gig 5?
Feeling good, my man. Going to Melbourne today. Back to home territory.
Hometown.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. He's actually from Tottenham, which...
Stamford Hill.
Stamford Hill, oh yeah. But he's one of the Stamford Hill ones who got a funny accent. He was born with a funny accent. Going to Melbourne now, then tomorrow we'll fly Melbourne to Perth. Got 2 shows in Perth, and then on the Monday, fly Perth. I've already told you this, but I'll tell you again. It's good for my brain. Perth, Kuala Lumpur, London, Copenhagen, go to Sweden, there for 2 days, then from Sweden back to Copenhagen to London to Dallas, Mexico. The main thing about flying with Virgin is that you can't collect any points unless you're an Australian citizen, which is a bit annoying. Qantas is good when you're here, and Air New Zealand has got that, but Australia Virgin have their own point system. It's a shame because we're doing so much flying here. It's almost worth getting Australian citizens just to get the points. Okay, so today, my main aim of today is to get Tom to tell me a joke. Because I tell quite a lot of jokes, and I think it would be quite nice if Tom actually told me one. I'm happy, even if it's one I've already told him before. I did say that, didn't I? So, yeah, so when he gets in, I'm going to ask him again.
He's going to go, oh, fuck off, I'm not going to fucking do it.
Yeah, so when he gets in, I'm going to ask him again. I'll just explain to the camera that I've asked you to tell me a joke. Oh, fuck off. And that is exactly what we said you'd say. Tom, how many jokes do you reckon I've told you over your life?
A lot of jokes.
And how many have you remembered?
None of them. No,
and do you think
when
Wayne...
you say it, I go, I've heard it.
Is Wayne happy you're sat in his seat?
That's okay, I don't mind.
Tom,
Yeah.
a joke, go on. It could be any joke.
Hey, someone got my bag.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just out there. Another hotel, another piece of artwork, another bed, another view. Melbourne, folks. Done that thing where you have a lie down. Just have a lie down and a sleep for 50 minutes. You wake up, you feel worse. Anyway, we're playing tonight in Melbourne at a place called Max Watts. Never ever been to that venue. All the other shows, I think I've been to the venues before. Actually, I'm saying that. No, I haven't. The only venue I've been to before was last night, the Gov. So I don't know where I got that idea from. Okay, so we've ordered an Uber for Buster to get to here, but it didn't show that where he could get to, right next to the venue. And now
He's intact.
where it's,
Study already.
he might have brought a Rolex. Oh, Jack's here, by the way.
I'm back,
Hey,
back.
yeah, Jack's back.
In my hometown.
So I don't know where he is. So now we've actually lost Buster. So, but it showed here that it wasn't down this far.
I don't reckon he's here.
I'm so confused.
Any way of contacting the Uber?
No, let me see if I can do
"Where's
that.
my passenger?"
Yeah, then it was right here. It was dropping, right here.
I think he's been kidnapped.
Jack,
I was waiting for you, Doug. You went totally AWOL.
right, Jack. See you in England. Yeah, December. Oh, God, mate. Yeah, December. I'll see you on the phone. We've managed to locate Buster. Nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. And that's Jack just gone now. Crazy tour, really. Where's the entrance? See you, man.
I'll send you a message. Take it easy, bro.
If we put the pies on the floor, then you can sit down. I'll pass the pies to Peter.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Get on the bus.
Get on the bus, brother.
See you, bro.
Give us a heart.
All day we've waited for the joke from Tom. This is going to be... You're going to be closing. Get on the bus. Go.
No, I haven't got a joke.
Tom!
No, someone else will have to close it, not me.
All right, Alan.
How many jazz musicians does it take to change a light bulb? I'll just start at the first bar, we'll work it out when we get there.
Hey!
There you go.
What's the difference between a trombone player and a pizza? A pizza can feed a family of 4.
What's the difference between a saxophone and a lawnmower?
Go
You
on.
can tune a lawnmower.
Hey! And that's good night from me. 4:06 a.m. No, 4:06 was my room number. So funny, Buster's got a bad knee at the moment. And he's been taking a couple of painkillers before going on stage, but last night he took 2 sleeping tablets instead of painkillers. So now I've got to try and find and wake him up. But their policy was they weren't allowed to let me up onto the floor. They said, we can't let you go and knock on the door. I said, well, can you go and knock on the door? They said, no, we can't go and knock on the door. And I said, well, can I have a key to go up there? And they said, no, we can't. And we tried calling the room. Right, 111, 111, 112, 113. There we go. You all right?